Hello, everyone. Thank you for listening and watching. My name is Nefertiti, spiritual and health coach, and you can find my information in the description box below. This is an energy reading for Yule, the winter solstice, and Jupiter conjunct Saturn. This is a general energy reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And I would encourage you to pause the video and look at the symbols and messages and see if anything comes through for you. If you would like to book a personal reading with your astrology for 30 days, as well as channeled messages from the spirit animals, your angels, and crystal prescriptions, and any other messages that want to come through, again, you can visit my website in the description box below to book your reading. So let's get into the astrology and the energy. Today is December 21st, winter solstice, also known as Yule in the pagan communities. Yule is actually celebrated from December 20th through December 23rd. This marks the change of the seasons. A lot of the Yule traditions have been adopted by the Christmas energy, like the evergreen tree, which symbolizes that there will be rebirth and resurrection after the cold winter months. The holly is for protection and dispelling negative energies with its thorns. Same thing with the mistletoe, more protection, but also healing and fertility, which is why there is kissing under the mistletoe. Let's talk about Jupiter in Aquarius. This is starting another 12-year cycle, which also is coinciding with the energy of Yule, endings and new beginnings occurring simultaneously. Jupiter is here until May 13th, then moves into Pisces until July 28th, then goes retrograde and back into Pisces on December 28th. Jupiter is expansive, so he doesn't do well in conservative Capricorn. In Aquarius, Jupiter is revolutionary, innovative, focused, and really wants to improve humanity, help humanity to evolve by being more proactive and efficient. Now that Jupiter is an altruistic Aquarius, we will see solutions start to emerge regarding the current world conditions. These solutions will and must benefit everyone. This energy will be very liberating and much lighter than Jupiter in Capricorn, even with Saturn here, which I'm going to talk about now. This transit will shift our focus to more humanitarian efforts. We will continue to be shocked and amazed at the injustices that will be revealed during this time. 2020 was just the beginning. Aquarius energy is aloof and detached, so social distancing will be a lot easier to accept. We are getting used to connecting over social platforms, and this will be important for our mental health. This transit reminds me of the Michael Jackson song, Heal the World. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus will be in a square to the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction. This is about thinking outside of the box and taking risks, which is amplified by the North Node being in Jupiter-ruled Sagittarius, another rebellious sign. This is also about collective and personal challenges that we will face during an awakening. Some things will change gradually, Saturn. Some things will shift immediately, Jupiter, Uranus. Jupiter will keep us optimistic and inspired, while Saturn will bring the discipline and structure to make these positive changes a reality. We are already seeing people not following the lockdown rules with Jupiter here in rebellious Aquarius. Also, people not closing their businesses and people still choosing to gather with family and friends at this time. So there's a lot at play with these energies. We're definitely in a time of revelation, a time of new innovative seeds being planted, a time when things are definitely uncertain, but we know that we need to move forward. Let's move on to the affirmations to work with. I stay in the now and do one thing at a time. I courageously move forward. I am open to everything but attached to nothing. Let's move on to the Oracle and Tarot cards. And from the Angels and Ancestors deck, the Seer card is coming out. It speaks to the serious unknowns we're facing right now, but that also can speak to us being in a space of pure potentiality, Jupiter in Aquarius. The future is never set in stone, so we must release any limitations that we have regarding our future, Saturn in Aquarius. Your fate is determined by your actions, and your destiny can change as you release soul contracts and unhealthy attachments. Saturn reveals our fears, doubts, and obstacles. Saturn delays but never denies, provided that we do the work involved. Aquarius energy connects us to the Seer card in that Aquarius represents astrology. Remember that astrology is not fortune telling. It simply allows us to understand the universal principle of as above, so below. Energies are made available to us and we decide how we interact with them. As we move through this time of intense spiritual upgrades on a personal and collective level, know that it is a necessary time of creation and building. It's messy, it's chaotic, just like the fog in this crystal ball, but it's also exciting. We also need to know that we are never alone. This card could also indicate an energy reading may benefit you if you're feeling any apprehension about what's to come. Let's move on to the crystal, and ametrine is showing up. Ametrine is a powerful quartz crystal that combines the protection of amethyst and the optimism of citrine. Jupiter is protective and jovial, but these energies could be tempered with serious Saturn here, so the combo of citrine and amethyst will help balance this out. The energy of this beautiful quartz crystal resonates with the solar plexus chakra, our will, Saturn, and the crown chakra, our connection to the universe, Aquarius, Jupiter. Quartz crystals amplify energies, so with Uranus in hard aspect, ametrine can help with processing any surprises or epiphanies. Like Saturn, ametrine helps you to release limitations, addictions, and unhealthy habits. It's one of the crystals that I recommend to my clients for weight loss. Like Jupiter, ametrine helps us to feel inspired and trust our intuition. It's a great stone for meditation, increasing creativity, and releasing stress and anxiety. Let's move on to the spirit animal, and hippo is showing up. Hippo is a very powerful spirit animal that even crocodiles and alligators fear. Hippo, who lives on land and in the water, says to stay grounded but go with the flow. Hippo spirit connects us to the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, new ideas, rebirth, wisdom, and timing. Like Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, Hippo likes to stir things up but stays committed to their goals. Hippo comes in to help you during a time of emotional turmoil and stress. Like Jupiter, Hippo helps us to realize our potential. Hippos can weigh up to 4,000 pounds, but float with grace and ease and can run up to 30 miles an hour. That's amazing. You're not getting away from a hippo. And like ametrine, hippos are highly protective of their boundaries. Let's move on to the angel number, and 156 is showing up. This is a provision number. 156 connects us to the protective, benefic energies of Jupiter and helps us to trust that our needs will be met. When you see number 156, it confirms the seer card that your focus determines your reality. If you're going through shifts with home, career, or finances at this time, which a lot of people are, angel number 156 appearing indicates that your spirit team is near and ready to support you with guidance and answers. You are never alone. This also confirms that this major astrological cycle is positive and is going to bring about happy changes. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.